Hello everyone, this is Faye and we're going to be doing a tea card reading that everybody seems to like. I've put out 4 sets of 6 cards. Before I start, I'd just like to put a disclaimer out that these cards are very straightforward, okay? It's not like the tarot where the death card can mean the death of a situation. In these cards, death cards normally mean death, okay? So if switch off now if anything like that puts you into a bit of a flutter, because these cards are very honest cards. It is what it is with these, okay? So just to let you know before we start, those of you who are subscribed know exactly what you get with these cards. It can be a warning message. It can be a message that is almost like very predictive of what is coming in. A lot of warning signs can be given, especially if you're around a group of people. It's those kind of messages that you get with these. So also I'd like to just start by saying welcome to my subscribers, and of those of you who this is your first time, I hope you do enjoy this, and I would love for you to subscribe and share. The zodiac readings that are getting put up, the particular videos that get the most views and shares will get a free tea leaf reading. So I'm sure at this point Scorpio is way ahead, so it looks like Scorpio for September will be getting a free tea leaf reading. Right, I would like you all now, if you would just concentrate and just go to see where you feel you would be drawn to. It will be 1, 2, 3 and 4, and that's the order I do them in, okay? Going in that order. So I'm assuming that you've pulled a set that you would like me to read. Also, you can come to this at any time. These are not for a particular date. I'm actually reading these in August, but it wouldn't matter when you come to these. They are just, if you come to this video, you're meant to hear something, okay? You can pick more than one bundle, it's up to you. Let's get started. I'm going to move the cards that I'm not reading right away to the side, so it gives me space to read these ones out. So here is 2, 3 and 4 placed to the side. Let me see with number 1. For 1, we've got the mountain, cracked cup, a haystack, horse, the valley, and a camel. Alright, so for those of you that picked number 1, it would seem that you're at a time or a point in your life where you are feeling quite dissatisfied with what is going on. It could be these questions of why is this happening? Why am I here? It could be a lot of spiritual questions that you're asking, but there seems to be, with the cracked cup in the road, it looks like you are feeling quite dissatisfied with the way your life is going. It could be you could be just thinking, it wasn't meant to be like this. You maybe found yourself in a job after a long time that you thought, I've did this for 20 years or whatever, and it just did not satisfy me. I feel so dissatisfied with what I've chosen to do. Also, it looks to be a short journey coming up for you. Now, short journey as in around about probably the area that you stay, not too far. Now, this could be to meet up with someone who is going to get you out of this feeling of dissatisfaction, because it would seem that this seems to coincide, because you've got major challenges to overcome. New things are coming in for those that pick number 1, and you're going to see them as a challenge. But you do have a deep personal strength, and you will get through this, because we have the valley here, and the valley depicts an assurance of success. So whatever this challenge that you've got, it could just be feeling really down at the moment, and this journey can be a spiritual journey, okay? You could be going within. When it says it's a short journey, it could be that you're not actually going out with your own self. So it looks to me that you are going to go within and try and work out this feeling of dissatisfaction. You could have been feeling very, kind of heading into a depressive state, feeling a bit down and looking to see how to get out of this particular frame of mind. Now we've got the karma card here, and the karma card is what you will reap what you've sown. So this could have been, you've maybe found yourself in a situation that is not just about what you have done, your karma. It could be also an ancestral karma. If you don't understand what that is, then look it up. It's what your lineage through the past has brought you to. It's an ancestral karma that you could have been finding yourself. This is where you are at this point. It would almost seem that what is happening to you has been destined to happen. And once you start looking into this, this is when it will release itself from you. And it does, again, now we've had the valley here, and it says that you will have the strength and the peace of mind to get through this successfully. And we also have the camel, and it's to persevere, and you will overcome any problems that that these challenges will be, because it does tell you that a major challenge is that you will have to try and overcome, and it looks like you will be successful in doing that. Now remember, this challenge will be different for everybody that's listening to this. Everybody's challenge will be different, but almost like, this is a paradox, different but the same. It's for the same reasons. It's the same. It's to wipe out karma. That's for number 1. For those that picked number 2, we have the fox, grasshopper, pail, casket, a diamond, and the goldfish. I think there's 2 different messages here for those that picked number 2. I think there is someone going to be leaving your life, number 2. I think there is someone going to be passing on. And through this person's moving on to the other side, moving into the spiritual realm, you may be left, they maybe have left you something in their estate, and it looks like it's going to be a gift of jewellery. We have the diamond here. Remember, this person will be different for whoever's listening to this, but it's obviously someone that was close enough to leave you something from their estate. There's also an increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. I think there's going to be a learning from this departure, and I think you could be also maybe getting left a small amount of money in some way. Now whether that's through the jewellery or it's also a monetary value, I don't know. That'll be everybody's situation will be different. Also there's also a warning sign here and a different note that you found yourself, or you're going to find yourself in a situation you're going to need to try and get yourself out of. I wonder if you can see this. We have the time to get out of a situation, which is the pail. It's the bucket that's fallen over and the liquid coming out, and it's a time for you to get out of a situation you found yourself in. Now I don't know if that's to do with a relationship, or maybe you're in a work situation that it's time to leave, or a living situation. Whatever it is, something is coming in that you're going to need to get yourself out of. I'm predicting that you don't know anything about this at the moment. This is something that's going to come in for you. And you've got the fox and the grasshopper is telling you you're going to have to balance this situation in such a way that you do it very carefully. It needs careful handling. You're going to need to get out of a situation very carefully. It's going to be, you've got the fox here, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Well, if it is a business situation that you're finding yourself in, you're going to have to be as smart as the person you're dealing with, if not more so. I think the situation you're in is you're dealing with people or a person that is very wily, as in they're always one step ahead, or they've planned something out that you just weren't aware of, and you're going to have to really be very careful dealing with this situation. That's a kind of warning sign. That's a warning message for those that pick number 2. But there will be a gift of finances or a piece of jewellery coming from the passing of someone else. Also, when I look at this with the other cards, if this happens to be that it's not a passing of a person, I know I did say that normally it just means death, but if this is the ending of a business contract, you will maybe come out of it with some kind of financial gain from it. This will be different for everyone. So, sorry, my sage is getting to my throat here. But this will be different for everybody, so just keep in mind that there's a warning sign there for you, number 2. For those that pick number 3, we have the dragon, a man, frying pan, a dark woman, a crib, and a bowl. Right away we have dealings with 2 people. There's 2 people going to be involved in this situation. I don't think one of them is you. I think it's a different people. With a man, and it says dealings or relationship with a man, and the dark woman is dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. So we've got 2 people here that's going to be involved in this reading. Now, there's trouble in it. With frying pan, what is that saying? Out of the frying pan into fire. Frying pan, trouble and accusations, and I think it's to do with these people. There could be some kind of guilt being left at your door, some kind of finger pointing, or these people are responsible for this particular situation. And it's telling you to beware of self-delusion. Don't ever think that you are maybe more streetwise or more in the know of some people, because that could be delusional. There could be people that you think don't know about a particular situation that is happening around you or your life, but they do. So don't think for 1 minute, even if you think one of these people has been a confidant and you have maybe expressed worries about something, don't be delusional in thinking this person will not betray your trust, because it looks like they have. Now, the birth or conception of a child or enterprise and plenty of material things, I really do think this is to do with a child being born. And I'm wondering if these 2 people, I'm wondering if this accusation is that the child that is being conceived is maybe causing some kind of talk or gossip about a particular relationship. I don't know how to word this. I know in my head what I want to say without it sounding very gossipy. But I almost feel that there is going to be some kind of payout. Now, I don't know whether it's to keep somebody quiet about a birth of a child, or There's definitely gossip. There's definitely gossip. It's about about the birth or the conception of a child, and there's 2 other people involved. So whether you've maybe found out of an affair that a child has been conceived, or there's a pregnancy there's question marks over the paternal father. I don't know. Everybody's will be different. So keep an eye out for this. Maybe not all came out yet, and it's still to come up for you. So a lot of people think, oh, I don't know what that could mean. It's still to come up. Wherever you listen to this, it's still maybe still to happen for you. So be aware of this this situation involving a child and 2 other people. Number 4, the shield, pig, scales, a harp, the sunrise, and a turkey. Again, this was the 2 separate messages for number 4. I think right away, I think this could be another person, but it could be yourself also, with the pig and the turkey. Now, it's basically telling you to don't be greedy in a situation, and don't act in a silly manner, a stupid manner. This could be someone else that you're dealing with. You may be having, you get a shield here, you're maybe having to defend yourself against someone that is greed, that is pushed on with greed and stupidity, maybe pushing for a situation to happen when quite frankly it's not going to benefit anybody. They could be acting in a manner because they're thinking of themselves or thinking about a payout, but not looking at the longer term of things, and which is a rather silly thing to do. Don't be short-sighted, this is saying. Don't be short-sighted. You maybe have to protect yourself of people trying to make decisions on your behalf that is going to be for purely a greed and financial gain, but is not looking for your better interest in the long term. We have the scales here. Keep your life in balance. So, you know, that's always a good word of advice to do. If you're going to be working really hard, make sure you're resting as well. Don't overindulge your alcohol. Eat properly. Really look after your health in this situation. This week could be a stressful time for those that pick number 4, because I do think that you could be up against a situation that is just not for your better interest, or you could be getting coerced to act in a way that you normally wouldn't do, acting kind of out of character. But you're going to have having this balance in your life. It's going to really clear your mind for new ideas, new adventures, and a fresh start. There's a fresh new start happening for those that pick number 4. Okay, breaking away from this old pattern or this old situation into a new way of being and a new beginning in something, because we have the harp here, which is great happiness. You could be getting some great ideas, new creative ideas for a business. You know, if you've already got a business up and running, you could be adding new products or new things that you can add to your business. Like, say that you're a cake designer. This is just a for instance. Maybe you're looking at expanding on the ideas of from birthday to anniversary to graduating college. You know, all these different types of expanding on the one product, that kind of idea. But it looks like a great happiness is coming for you. And when I see this, it could be maybe a harp. I always think of something rather angelic when I hear it. You know, I see a harp. Could be a new baby being born. It doesn't have to be. Just a great happiness. Whatever it is that you've been wishing for or working hard towards is going to bring you a great happiness. So that is the end of these readings. I really enjoyed doing them. I hope you enjoyed listening to them and participating. Please, if you haven't already subscribed, please do. Please share the videos. It really does help. And if you give us a like, then it helps with the YouTube algorithms. for whatever reason, I don't know, but it seems to help, and I would be very appreciative. I really love to hear all your comments, and I love doing these for you. So hope to see everybody later in the month of August and September. Bye guys.